Yo, too. What's crack-a-lack-a-jack-a-smackin'? It's Waffle Man with a video, and can you believe it? The New York Knicks traded Tyson Chandler back to the Dallas Mavericks. And not only that, but thank God, thank the Lord, we got rid of Raymond Felton as well. I mean, who thought we would have been able to get rid of Raymond Felton? This guy complains after every single call. He used to be good 2 seasons ago, but then last season, oh my goodness, it was just a debacle, and he was almost arrested. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Come on, man. This guy's a freaking tub of Twinkies. Finally got rid of him, but sadly, we got rid of Tyson Chandler. Now, Tyson Chandler was one of my favorite players on the team because he always brought that energy every night to the Garden. He's a defensive player. He was a former defensive player of the year, and he's just a great player to have on your team. He's a great leader. He's always, pumping up the team, and he's 7'1". Come on, he's a rim protector. He's athletic as well, so losing Tyson Chandler is kind of a big deal, even though he does have $14 million remaining on his contract for this season, so that might help free up some cap space to pursue some other free agents. I'm not sure we have enough cap space to pursue LeBron James, because we also got some players from the Dallas Mavericks, including Jose Calderon. So I think we gotta upgrade at the point guard position, especially because Jose Calderon is a marksman. He was one of the best 3-point shooters in the league last season. And we also got Samuel Dalembert, not the biggest, greatest replacement for Tyson Chandler, but he is a decent center. And we also got Shane Larkin. Now, look, I haven't really heard about anything about this guy. I never really paid attention to him since I'm not a Mavericks fan anyways, but I heard he's a prized young point guard. And we also got Wayne Ellington, who's also a pretty good shooter. But other than that, the main parts of this deal, which really got me thinking, wow, this is a pretty good deal for the Knicks, is that we got the 34th and the 51st picks in Thursday's draft. So coming into this draft, I believe we had no draft picks at all. So to get the 34th pick and the 51st pick, along with Jose Calderon, Samuel Dalembert, Shane Larkin, and Wayne Ellington, this is a pretty good deal right here. Especially since if we sign our picks, they're not going to cost us that much, and Shane Larkin doesn't cost that much. I'm pretty sure Wayne Ellington doesn't cost that much, so it does help us in the long run. But anyways, this kind of affects the Dallas Mavericks of getting Carmelo Anthony, because I'm not sure I don't know how much cap space they have, but I think they have a good amount of cap space. But still, Carmelo Anthony, should he stay or should he go? I think some way the Knicks find a way to keep Carmelo Anthony. I don't know, it sounds like I'm going out on a limb, because he's going to meet with the Bulls, the Rockets, and what's the other team? What is the other team? Lakers? I don't know. He's going to meet with 3 teams. But the thing is, the Rockets actually traded Omir Ashik. Oh, actually, and Carmelo Anthony's going to visit the Mavs. So that's actually pretty funny, because Tyson Chandler went to the Mavs and Carmelo's going to visit the Mavs. So that could be something big on his decision to go to the Mavericks. Even though, to me, the Mavericks don't have enough for Carmelo Anthony to be enticed to join the Mavericks. That's just me. But another thing that's going to be interesting is what LeBron James done, or is going to do, because Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh have the option to opt in of their contracts, and they have until this Monday to do that. So if Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade opt in, then first of all, that gets rid of some cap space, but then that makes LeBron think that maybe he should stay with the Heat for one more season, since Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade will too. But then again, LeBron James is probably one of the youngest players on the Heat, and if he goes on the Cavaliers, he's actually, or what is it, the Rockets? The Cavaliers or the Rockets, he won't be the youngest player on the team. And don't forget, the Cavs still have the first pick in the NBA draft, which is tonight. So the NBA draft could get crazy, because I think a lot of people are going to trade their picks. I don't know, I just have a feeling that people might trade their picks, might try to free up some cap space. And Omir Ashik is actually going to the Pelicans. I don't know how they got that trade through, but the Pelicans traded a pick for Omer Sheik, and that's all they did. So I think the Pelicans got to upgrade at center, because I think their center before was who? Who is their center before? I don't even know, but all I know is that Anthony Davis and Omer Sheik combined with Jrue Holiday, Eric Gordon, and Tyreek Evans, that's a pretty solid starting five. And they're going to be getting some rebounds, man. I mean, Omer Sheik ain't no small dog, man. He's a big fish. He's a bodybuilder. He's gonna rough that team up a little bit. So I think a lot of draft picks could be moving tonight. And I've heard that the Cavalier draft picks, you know, they have a #1 pick, but they're not sure what they want to do with it. I mean, they could get Jabari Parker, Andrew Wiggins, but they're not sure. And, you know, the Cavaliers got a new coach as well, I believe. So LeBron wasn't in that decision because he hasn't met with the Cavaliers coach yet. Or, I mean, the Cavaliers management yet, because the players can't do that until July 1st. But this is going to be a very interesting free agency, because will there be a way for Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James to play together? And it looks like Phil Jackson's finding a way to get the triangle offense into the Knicks system, because, you know, we got Jose Calderon here, you know, 3-point shooting specialist, point guard. You know, we got Derek Fisher at coach, and, you know, Phil Jackson used to coach Derek Fisher, so Derek Fisher knows all about the triangle. And we eliminate Tyson Chandler. I'm not sure if we'll still have him on, but remember, we still have Andre Bayani, so let's see if the Knicks make more moves. And also, Aaron Aflalo has been traded back to the Nuggets. I mean, who would have thought he would have been back to the same team? I think he got traded for a pick. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, Aaron Aflalo's going back to the Nuggets in a trade that I don't think that makes really any sense. I'm not sure why the Magic decided to trade Aaron Aflalo. I mean, he was one of their top players, their top guns, and they're just gonna let him go. But anyways, YouTube, let me know your thoughts. Where's Carmelo Anthony going? Where's LeBron James going? And actually, one last plot twist for you is that there have been reports that the Knicks might be looking at a possible, or actually the Rockets are looking for a possible sign and trade with the Knicks to get James Harden swapped for Carmelo Anthony. So James Harden will go to the Knicks and Carmelo Anthony will go to the Rockets, because apparently the Rockets are trying to land both LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony. Now, how cheese would that be? LeBron James, Carmelo, and Dwight Howard. Which team do you think is better? LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, or Chris Bosh? Or a team of Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, and LeBron James? I think LeBron James, Dwight Howard, and Carmelo Anthony's a better team, because first of all, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, I think they're declining. And just to have Dwight Howard, I mean, people don't worry about, you know, Chris Bosh or Dwayne Wade as much as they used to worry about them. But to have Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James and Dwight Howard at the rim, I think that would be a cheese team. I don't know if the league will get in the way of that. But anyways, YouTube, I'm out, and peace.